90 Day Fiancé this season went all out with the cast. I don't know if I should say that I'm excited, disappointed, or just speechless. So, today we're looking at Lauren and Faith. Lauren lives in Las Vegas, Nevada, and Faith lives in the Philippines. They met online, and from the first few seconds watching about Lauren, we get to find out that he's broke, homeless, and doing all types of jobs. I had no idea like you can actually earn a living from this types of job, but now we see why he doesn't actually make much. And to add on that, he's couch surfing and he's mainly and only interested in transgender women with penises. So, this is a very interesting character that we're dealing with. And oh my God, his smile is just something else. He creeps me the fuck out.
Let's dance. It's time to take a big chance.
My friends say I'm eccentric and have a flair for the dramatic. So working as a drag queen assistant is the perfect job for me.
To earn money, Lauren works in a drag queen club and he does just basic stuff like helping them get dressed up, helping them fix their hair, picking up their money, helping them with their boots, and buying them drinks. I don't know how much he's actually earning from this, but I don't think it's that much.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Without him, my zippers would not be zipped. My hair would not be on. My heels would not be zipped.
And he makes sure like we all look good, you know?
Yes.
Growing up, he explains to us how he had like a difficult childhood and how he used to get bullied a lot for being gay.
But I don't consider myself gay at all. I identify as gynosexual. It means that I find femininity attractive, not necessarily gender. My preference is to date a trans woman with or without a penis, preferably penis.
Loren now goes out for shopping with his ex-girlfriend, and I get to learn that she's a cis female, meaning she does not have a penis. So, and that's something that he does not prefer, so that's why they're not together. And apparently, they're still good friends, so they were able to maintain that relationship even after breaking up.
We started as boyfriend and girlfriend, but it didn't work out because he wants boobs and a penis. So I'm not his type.
Later on, he was able to meet and have relations with a transgender woman. And this is when he had his awakening that he was attracted to transgender people. And that is now his lifelong dream.
End goal is marriage. I would love to have a trans wife and to live my life happily.
After a few years, he decides to try out some Filipino dating sites, and that's when he is lucky enough to meet Faith.
She is 30 years old and she lives in Manila. In the Philippines, Faith is known as a ladyboy. This is a rough translation from Thai, and it's used primarily to describe a transgendered woman.
On the first day of them talking, they say, I love you, literally on the first day. And now they've been talking online for about like 4 months. And now Loren is using up all his savings, as he said, to go and visit Faith and see where this connection will lead.
Your total after tax is going to be $60.58.
You still got this?
I got you.
Okay. But there is some things about me that Faith doesn't know. Like the fact that I'm broke. Thanks.
Immediately I saw his ex paying for this stuff. I was like, okay, isn't this the same man who's supposed to move to another country to start a new life? And he literally can't pay such a small bill. So what is he even surviving on? But why is even the ex? But I feel like the ex is paying this up because she just feels sorry for him. But this is so crazy. He has no finances, but he apparently is moving to another country to start a new life. Oh my God.
Philippines, my financial burdens would be less. I feel like I could take care of Faith. But I haven't had a conversation with her about this yet.
One interesting thing that he mentions is that he has not told Faith about how broke he is actually. And he has a mentality that he wants to move to the Philippines and he feels like life in the Philippines will be cheaper for him. and for Faith. And he thinks that getting a job there will be easier and he will be able to sustain both their lives. I do not know what is going on in his head, but this is just so crazy.
Now I'm just kind of couch surfing until I leave for the Philippines. Due to my financial situation, I don't have a really stable home.
Loren now explains to us how he's always couch surfing since he doesn't have like a house and he's always living in like maybe his friend's house or someone he met randomly. And he keeps on talking about like when he's in the Philippines, since Faith has a stable job, it means that they'll have a stable income, and it's him plotting for Faith's money already. Like, that is so crazy. At this point, the one who's coming is not even Faith, it's Loren. Like, why would you even think like that? With him not discussing his financial situation with Faith, I think this is going to be such a problem later on because at the moment he cannot even afford to live anywhere. That means that he cannot apply for a K1 visa. And I know that Faith is expecting for Lauren to bring him to the US, but the whole time Lauren is the one who wants to go and live there. It does not make sense at all, and I know this is gonna blow up in his face because Faith. I don't think Faith knows that he's actually this broke. Okay, maybe he knows. Maybe she knows that he's broke, but not this broke.
Right now in this pot, it's shrimp, sweet chili sauce, soy sauce, we got garlic. I'm practicing my cooking of Filipino food.
Hope you guys remember that this guy does not have a house, meaning he's doing all this in one of his friends' like bathroom. Like, can you imagine letting your friend crash over at your house and you find them doing this, cooking a whole fucking meal in your bathroom? And the reason why he's doing this is even way more insane.
Why are you cooking in the bath?
So that the room gets nice and hot and steamy. A lot of people tell me that in the Philippines, it's so hot, it's so humid, you can't take it.
So do you just what? You just sit in a hot room, or?
No, I'm not just gonna sit here. I'm gonna do some exercises.
Other than him trying to get food poisoning, as you can see, he has one pot on top of the toilet. Like, that's hygienic at all. He is warming up the bathroom so he can prepare for how humid it is in the Philippines. And I don't even know what to say. This is so crazy. And he'll start punching the air. I do not know who gave him these tips, but this is just so crazy. And the amount of electricity that is going into all this, I'm sure he got kicked out immediately after this. And the bathroom looks so dirty. Oh my God.
I think it's done. Ready for the Philippines? Ready for Faith? Shell takes a lot longer to chew. It's finally traveling day, and Loren will be heading to the Philippines. But before he leaves, he's going back to his ex to leave all that he has in his possession, and that's his Vespa with an empty crate. And he tells her to sell it if he does not come back. In just a few hours, I'll be on a plane to the Philippines to meet Faith, my perfect ladyboy, face to face for the first time. Loren is now going to be going to the Philippines for about 3 weeks, and now he's just packing up his stuff and getting things together. And before, he has a very important test that he gives to all his girlfriends. So the girlfriend test is something I made up quite a few years ago. It's kind of just something to break the ice, and it's completely ridiculous.
Can snakes be found on every continent?
Right.
It's a good question. Would a bubble in space pop if you blew it? Wow. Have you ever been tempted to sleep inside the fridge?
It's a deep question.
These are ridiculous.
That's the point. Finding out that the questions on the girlfriend test have nothing to do with their relationship, and they're just crazy questions that he just came up with his mind. I do not know what even gave him this idea, but now he's going to propose to Faith, and he already bought a ring.
How much did you pay for these?
Like $50. Right, I went over my finances, and that's pretty much all I can afford. So hopefully, it'll be good enough for her.
I know Loren jumps into relationships quickly, but I think it's crazy that he got a ring because he doesn't know anything about her. And he's just so obsessed with getting married. If this doesn't work out, it's going to destroy him.
To the Philippines for Faith.
So Lauren's ex drops him off to the airport, and this is gonna be Lauren's first international flight. And oh boy, does he travel light! I do not understand how he is gonna be there for 3 weeks, and and he has everything he needs in his backpack. That's so crazy, and I wonder what he actually even has inside there. So this pretty much summarizes the whole episode. And Lauren on the next episode is gonna be in Philippines, and I really don't like how he lies a lot, and he's giving Faith like hopeless dreams that are not even gonna be he's not even gonna be able to fulfill. And this is not gonna, I don't think this is gonna end well, but we'll see how Faith reacts to everything. And if you've made it this far to the video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.